Good afternoon, everyone. Today we are here with one more case study, that is of Divya Yadav ma'am's case study. We have nutritionist Anamika and coach Vedant who will be presenting their case. So over to you, both of you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much, Subhashini. So today, the case study that we have is of Divya ma'am's. We are going to understand her struggle in terms of thyroid, her history, and to begin with, when was the first time when ma'am had come for the counseling, the only concern she had, and she had mentioned to me and Vedant, was that her weight was stuck to 57. She had done everything that she knew about the workout and diet. She had followed everything, but the threshold of 57 was not coming down. That was her one major issue. And that was the thing that she had mentioned, I just want to come down to 53. That was her primary goal. And then we went through her medical reports. We understood what was her background. And when we got to know about client's background, the two major things that came were first being the hypothyroid, which she were on the medications for almost 11 years. And she also had pre-diabetics from the very start of the program. In terms of her stress levels, they were very high, which definitely impacted her energy, her hormones, and the consistency. And she had no balanced meal plan, and there were irregular timings as well. Like I mentioned, she had lost almost every hope, and she had tried everything, but she couldn't see any move on her scale. That kept bringing the frustration up in terms of her history. Coming to the case conductors, so me being her nutritionist, my first understanding was to get her nutrition approach, to understand the history of her nutrition, to understand her blood reports, to know the MCG of thyroid medication that she was on, to definitely create her a meal plan which is going to be easier for her to follow, which will not bring any kind of uh, more difficulty into her day-to-day life that she had. Prioritizing her gut health and liver health was also the target that we had. From the very foundation level, we targeted with supplementations, which we will definitely talk more further. Definitely excluded the food for hypothyroidism, which are not to be included. Coming to the BCA, so if you can see the BCA comparison here, her weight previously was 57 when she had joined. Now it is 51, which is even more down than what she really wanted in terms of her weight. Coming to the body fat percentage, which was 32.1, it is 28.2 right now. This is a very current BCA. And coming to the muscle mass, which is 21.5, it is 20.4 right now, which shows us the water loss that has been done. Now I'll give it over to Vedant. He will take us to the training part.
थैंक यू मैम। जैसे मैम ने बताया कि उनका जो पहला गोल था कि उनको जस्ट वेट स्टक हो गया था 57 पे, तो उन्होंने भी मुझे जब उनके ट्रेनिंग स्टार्ट की तो उन्होंने मुझे बताया था कि मुझे बस 53 तक मेरे को जाना है करके। मेरा जो मतलब जिसके बाद ये थायराइड स्टार्ट हुआ उसके बाद मुझे 53 तक जाना है, बस वही मेरा गोल है। जैसे फिर आपने देखा कि बीसीए में उनका अभी करंट वेट 51 हो गए। अभी आप अभी मैं जो आपको बताऊंगा उनके जो फिटनेस असेसमेंट रिपोर्ट है पूरे पिछले 3 to 4 मंथ्स के, उसमें आप देख सकते हो उनका जो एब्डोमेन था स्टार्टिंग में उनका 36 और अभी 29.9 तक ड्रॉप हो चुका है। उसके बाद जो उनके हिप्स मेजरमेंट वेस्ट मेजरमेंट है वो भी इनिशियली 38.5, तो अभी 35.4 हो चुका है, और वेस्ट में भी 33.5 to 28 अभी रिसेंट में उनका ड्रॉप हुआ है। तो जो उसके बाद जो उनका VO2 मैक्स हम कैलकुलेट करते हैं उसमें स्टार्टिंग में जो टेस्ट है वो कंप्लीट नहीं कर पाए थे, और अभी जस्ट करंट में उन्होंने वो सक्सेसफुली कंप्लीट करके 46 मतलब उनका जो VO2 मैक्स है वो 46, जो बहुत सुपेरियर होता है। उसके बाद उनका जो डंबल प्रेस था, उनका मस्कुलर एंड्योरेंस स्ट्रेंथ था, उसमें इनिशियली वो 2.5 kg से 26 रेप्स मैक्स कर पाते थे 1 मिनट में। अभी वो बेंच प्रेस से हटकर डायरेक्ट पुशअप्स पे 1 मिनट में 20 रेप्स कर पा रहे हैं, जो स्टार्टिंग में उनसे नहीं होते थे। उसके बाद बॉडी वेट स्क्वाट्स में स्टार्टिंग में 32 रेप्स, वो भी 1 मिनट में, लेकिन उसमें दिक्कत थी कि उनका जो एंटीरियर मतलब पेल्विक था वो टिल्ट होने की वजह से वो फुल रेंज ऑफ मोशन में स्क्वाट्स नहीं कर पाते थे। तो अभी वो फुल रेंज ऑफ मोशन में 10 kg वेट के साथ 31 रेप्स 1 मिनट में कर लेते। फिर उसके बाद नेक्स्ट जो उनका जो चैलेंज था कि वही जो मैंने अभी बताया कि उनका पेल्विक टिल्ट होने की वजह से वो फुल रेंज ऑफ मोशन में स्क्वाट्स नहीं कर पाते थे। तो उसको मैंने उसको ठीक करने के लिए मतलब उनको जो पेल्विक टिल्ट था उसमें थोड़े स्पेशलाइज़ थोड़े मोबिलिटी ड्रिल्स, उसके बाद कुछ स्ट्रेचिंग पोस्ट वर्कआउट वो करते-करते उनका जो पेल्विक था, वो ऑलमोस्ट मतलब फुल रेंज ऑफ मोशन में वो स्क्वाट्स कर पा रहे थे अभी। मतलब मैंने जब भी उनको प्लैंक करने को बोलता था तब वो एक राइट साइड पे टिल्ट होते थे नॉर्मली। मतलब अगर प्लैंक कर रहे हो तो नॉर्मली राइट साइड पे टिल्ट हो जाते थे। तो वो भी अभी वो स्ट्रेचिंग और मोबिलिटी ड्रिल करने के बाद वो भी उनका जो टिल्ट होता था वो भी अभी पूरा 100% क्लियर हो चुका है। नेक्स्ट अभी उनका जो वर्कआउट प्रोग्रेशन था उसमें आप देख पा रहे हो उनका डेडलिफ्ट स्टार्टिंग में एकदम 0 केजी था। उसके बाद धीरे-धीरे वीक 3-4 तक उनका 20 केजी तक हो गया और अभी लास्ट रिसेंट डेडलिफ्ट उनका 45 केजी तक है। इसमें आप प्रोग्रेशन देख पा रहे हो, जो उनका डेडलिफ्ट का 6 वीक का प्रोग्रेशन है स्टार्टिंग 0 से 45 तक। स्क्वाट्स में भी 0 से लेकर ऑलमोस्ट 20 केजी तक उनका हो चुका है। नेक्स्ट बेंच प्रेस में भी उनका स्टार्टिंग में 2.5 केजी से लेकर अभी रिसेंट उनका 12.5 केजी फॉर 8 टू 10 रेप्स वो इजीली कर पाते हैं फुल रेंज ऑफ मोशन में। फिर शोल्डर प्रेस में 2.5 टू 12.5 ऑलमोस्ट वो अभी शोल्डर प्रेस कर पा रहे हैं। उनका स्टार्टिंग में जो वर्कआउट पैटर्न था वो फुल बॉडी था क्योंकि उन्होंने पहले जैसे बताया कि उन्होंने कभी पहले वर्कआउट किया नहीं है। इसकी वजह से उनका जो स्टार्टिंग में जो वर्कआउट पैटर्न था वो फुल बॉडी, क्योंकि उसमें सारे उनके फॉर्म एंड टेक्निक अच्छे से क्लियर करने के बाद उनका फेज 2 में हमने जो वर्कआउट पैटर्न था वो पुश फुल लेग रखा। फिर अभी उनका करंट स्प्लिट अपर बॉडी लोअर बॉडी पे चला है क्योंकि अभी उनका जो गोल है अभी उनको सिर्फ मेंटेन रहना है कि इतना वेट है, अभी इससे नीचे कुछ नहीं जाना, मेरे को बस इतना ही मेंटेन रखना है। Over to you, Anamika.
Thank you so much, Vedant, for explaining us the entire workout pattern. Coming to the nutrition part of side, the main three meals were included. Snack was an option for her in between if she ever wanted to have, and her physical activity and intensity, like he mentioned, it was all there. Stress and sleep, like I mentioned, there was some stress in the beginning, but then the she did have good quality sleep, which was for 7 to 8 hours. For medications, like I had mentioned previously, for 11 years she was on thyroxine, which was almost 50 mcg. And now the best part about this is the mcg has been decreased because of a thyroid reduction. Coming to the blood reports, there was low vitamin D, there was pre-diabetic, hypothyroidism, and low vitamin B12. Coming to the initial changes in her meal plan, now starting with this, my primary target was definitely to remove all the thyroid medications, thyroid functioning, absorption food that were there. We removed all of that. We added superfoods that helped with the thyroid function, which are coriander seeds, water, and Brazil nuts. Another thing that we incorporated were complex carbohydrates in her breakfast, being moong dal chila or black chana dal chila, everything that was easily accessible to her. Third thing that we had to do is discontinue the coffee, which was actually something that we did struggle with in the start, but then eventually the addiction of coffee definitely came down. The fourth thing here, which was very important for us, to usage of the white salt. We made that very intentional than before. Coming to the supplementations stack, in the first week itself, like I mentioned previously, we focused more on our gut and liver health. For that, we had added Lifix. Then in the third week, we started with the vitamin D, definitely to support the nutritional deficiencies. These were her meal plan initially to everything that we have discussed right now. If you can see the supplementation stack, we have the Lifix and we have the vitamin D here. For the further changes in her meal plan, after all of these things were done, we added for her lunch paneer, which was for almost 50 grams. And later on, we replaced it with Inafix iso concentrate whey. We started with initially half a scoop of it, and then gradually we increase it to 1 scoop post workout. Coming to the seed cycling, after about 2 weeks, we discontinued seed cycling, which was very hard for her to follow. In the start, we initially did start it. Then, eventually, for her dinner options, we reduced the amount of carbohydrates that were there and we went to a low carb dinner option in which we added sprout salads with paneer, sometimes curd, sometimes mixed vegetables. Then, coming to the supplementation stack for fifth and sixth week for the better metabolism, we added ALA. which was of in life. We added vitamin B12, like I mentioned, the Inofix's way. Coming to the ninth week, now coming to the changes that we had seen in her improvement in her BCA, in the body fat percentage, the weight loss being happening. Now her goal has completely changed in terms of working more on her outer health, whether that be her hair, her skin, her nails. So for that purpose, we had added Folly hair, and she is still having it right now. If you can see the supplementation stack and the meal plan. Then further, right now, we have progressed to the maintenance level where we have successfully achieved the weight that she wanted to, or even more than that, and gained the strength and the mobility. These were her meal pictures initial, and these are the further ones. Then coming to a blood reports comparison, the vitamin D was 24.70. Right now it is 60.5. Her HbA1c levels were 5.8, which is the pre-diabetic range. It is right now 5.4. Her TSH levels were 5.9. It is right now 0.62. And this is her review. So the most amazing thing that in the recent counseling she mentioned to me that I would like to share is that she has zero cravings right now. Every meal plan that she follows, everything that she eats, she says right now that's like a lifestyle to me. And that's exactly what we here do at WildFit. And the thing to change a client's mindset in terms of looking at fitness and health and performance as a lifestyle and following it throughout her life. This is something that we have successfully achieved in her case, and she has zero cravings right now to anything. She says that even if there is any her favorite food in front of her, she just doesn't want to eat it because of the mindset shift that she's had and the kind of control she's gained over the months. So we definitely are very proud of her to continue the maintenance stage and to be able to follow everything through such consistency and appreciation. So thank you so much, everyone.